Hey, what's up guys? My name's Dylan and I'm a 20-year-old real estate agent from Raleigh, North Carolina. Today, I'm gonna be making my first video ever. I'm gonna be talking about how I got my first property under contract and how the deal completely fell through. So I got my license in March and I affiliated with Century 21 at the end of April. So I've been working as a real estate agent for around 4 to 5 months now. My goal for this year was to sell one property by the end of the year. So I feel like I'm on pace for that for sure. I definitely know I can accomplish it. So over the past 4 or 5 months, I would just be connecting with other agents, learning how they get their leads. And I would do things such as cold calling, door knocking, advertising via mail. And I'm trying to get into the social media world of being a real estate agent and building my social presence and brand. So yeah. So there's this referral program called OpCity, and it basically connects buyers from realtor.com to local real estate agents in the area they're looking for. So I was just hanging out one day and I got an OpCity notification of a buyer, and it said he had a $100,000 budget and was looking to purchase as soon as possible. Okay, so I got on the phone with him and we just started talking, and he tells me he's interested in this one property, right? He's looking to submit an offer as soon as possible. He's a cash buyer. And I was like, wow, like that's awesome. Like, I would love to help you out, sir. So what happens is that he's actually an out-of-state buyer, right? And he's interested in purchasing this property, kind of close to me. It was like 20 miles away from me, but it was basically it was listed for $100,000. It was 7 acres of land with a manufactured home on it. So it looked like a pretty good deal, right? So I was like, this looks like a nice property. Okay. Like I said, they're from New Jersey, so I offered to actually go out to the property and do a virtual showing. Took my camera, took my phone, went out there, took a bunch of pictures, videos of the property. You know, I get pictures of like underneath the house. I got pictures of the siding, pictures of the HVAC, pictures of like the well, septic tank, like the above ground part. I get pictures of the backyard, the street. You know, take videos of every room of the house, take everything, right? I was getting the most content I possibly could, right? I also FaceTime them too to show them like everything over the phone. So I get home, I send my clients the pictures and videos I took, and I give them a call, ask what they think of it. And they say they want to submit an offer and move forward with this. So I'm super hyped up, right? I call my broker in charge, tell them I'm about to submit an offer. We start filling out the offer the purchase contract. And we actually offer $99,000 instead of like a $1,000 under list price because it was on the market for so long. But there was a lot of interest in the property according to the listing agent, so we wanted to have a competitive offer that wasn't, we didn't want to get like beaten out at the last minute by another offer because the market is so crazy here. So yeah, I submit the offer. I'm super nervous about whether it's gonna get accepted or not. And then around 8 p.m. that night, I get an email from the listing agent saying that the seller accepted the offer. So I'm super excited because I'm like, yes, first property under contract. This is gonna be my first actual sale, right? So what happens next is that I start going through the standard process of getting the due diligence money, earnest money, ordering all the inspections, right? So I have the buyers actually sell the due diligence over to the sellers so they get it as soon as possible. The seller signs receipt of the due diligence money being received, which is super cool. And then my buyers send down, the earnest money check to our office, and I deliver it to the law firm. And then, I start ordering the septic and well inspections, the home inspections, find someone who could do a survey, right? So my main thing about this house, I felt like I was super worried about whether the septic tank inspection was going to come back like good or bad. I was worried that the well was going to be dried out or something bad like that, right? So I was a little nervous the whole time, right? But so everything's going good, right? We order the inspections, right? But then I get a call a couple days later, and the listing agent calls me and tells me that the tenant gave a 30-day notice to move out. And I'm just like, oh man, that's one of the reasons why clients really wanted this property, right? So I tell my clients the news, and then the next day they call me back and say they want to back out, and I'm like super devastated. So out of this whole experience, I really learned a lot. I learned how to actually submit an offer. I learned how to get the due diligence and earnest money paid. So it was a really good experience. It does suck that the deal fell through. However, I now have this knowledge for my next deals coming up. So, I'm trying to get listings. I'm trying to get more buyer clients. So, yeah. So that was my experience of getting my first property under contract. I hope you guys found this helpful. Like I said, this is my first video ever. I definitely want to continue, uploading on this channel. This is kind of a little experiment though, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Bye.